What's up, guys? Optimus Crime here. So today we got this is capture the flag gameplay on for some reason I want to say the name of this map is Lotus. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure it starts with an L. Not entirely sure. Not entirely sure what the name of the map is. But as you can tell, we sort of jumped right into this game. I cut a big portion out of the game for several reasons. First reason was that the game would have been way too long. It went into overtime, and so if I didn't cut out the first 6 to 6.5 minutes of it, the video would have been about 18 minutes long. So plus I fast forwarded my deaths to make it, you know, as short a video as possible. I don't want to make too long of videos, but you know, I said this earlier. Sometimes, you know, when you're playing MLG, especially objectives, you know, the games can run pretty long. So, but yeah. As far as this map, oh, another reason why I cut out a big portion of it was because this was the first time I played this map, and so, you know, during the first 6 minutes or so, I had no idea what I was doing. And I just looked completely lost, so it wasn't very fun to watch. But because, you know, this map, the first time you play this map, it's somewhat intimidating because it looks really big. And I don't know, it takes a while to sort of get a grasp on the flow of the map, and, you know, where everything is, and where the other team spawns, and, you know, where all the setups are. But it doesn't take long for you to figure that out for this map. I don't know. I think it's a decent map. It's not that bad. It's definitely a fairly good capture the flag map. I don't think this is an MLG map. I think it's an AGO map. I'm not entirely sure, but it's a decent map. Certainly not my favorite or anything, but like I said, it's a good capture the flag map. But anyways, what I want to talk about this commentary is, sorry for blowing into the mic like that, but anyways, what I want to talk about for this commentary is I want to sort of discuss, at least in my opinion, on why there's a fairly good chance that Halo 4 will not be on the MLG circuit, at least for the first several events. And I'm not going to be talking about specific things within the game itself, within Halo 4, you know, the problems within Halo 4 and the issues within Halo 4. Instead, I'm going to be talking about some of the external factors that have affected or helped to facilitate the possibility that, or the very good possibility that Halo 4 will not be on the MLG circuit. And so I guess, you know, it all starts at the top, and that being Microsoft and 343. I'm going to lump those two together because I'm not entirely sure how much 343 is controlled or dictated by Microsoft, in the sense that, you know, Microsoft's, you know, restricting the amount of time that 343 is allowed to dedicate to supporting Halo 4. You know, I say that because 343 is, you know, I'm sure is already planning the next Halo. You know, they've already started on that project, and so I'm not sure how much, you know, Microsoft is allowing a certain portion of 343 Studio to oh, this part's fucked up right there. You see that? I was like mid melee and I walked over the flag and it canceled out my melee. It made me pick up the flag, so wasn't too happy about that. I remember playing an oddball game type where in MLG, the customs, where you had to press a button to pick up the oddball. Instead, you know, it wasn't an automatic pickup like it is in the oddball playlist. I wonder if they can do that with flag. I wish they could. You know, I'm fine with, you know, I can live with not being able to drop the flag. I just like to have the option of being able to, you know, pick it up if I want to or not, you know. Once I pick it up, you know, I guess it's fine that I won't be able to drop it, but please just give me the option of picking it up or not picking it up. But anyways, sorry I got sidetracked. What was I talking about? Yeah, so I don't know how much Microsoft dictates how much 343 is, you know, can support their game, but it's pretty obvious that there has been a serious lack of support from 343 with Halo 4. You know, and when you look at the major successful competitive games at MLG and in other areas, you know, there is huge support from the developers of the games, such as StarCraft and League of Legends. You know, the developers like Blizzard and whoever. I don't know who developed League of Legends. I don't really know anything about that game. All I know is a shit ton of people watch it. But anyways, I know that Blizzard has huge support for their game. And sorry, I keep getting sidetracked. That was a fucking bloodshot. I still get bloodshots in this game, just not nowhere near as often as I do in Halo Reach. At least with the sniper. Sometimes my BR shots don't connect. But anyways, keep getting sidetracked. I'm sorry. But, you know, developers like Blizzard and even Treyarch with Black Ops 2, you know, they have supported their game very heavily, which is extremely necessary if the game is to succeed competitively in the competitive arena. And so there's got to be that support from the developer with the game and MLG. And so now going beyond that, I would have to say that one of the next biggest problems is just the lack of content from, you know, on YouTube and Twitch of Halo 4 and I want to focus on the pros and the Halo pros, and I want to go back to Halo Reach because I think that's sort of when a lot of the problems start. And so, you know, whenever an MLG event was announced and Halo was there, the pros would only get online and start playing and practicing, you know, about a month or 3 weeks before the actual event. And then after the events, they would all disappear, except a select few who would consistently, you know, have some sort of stream going or YouTube content going. But for the most part, everyone would disappear until about a month or 3 weeks before the next event. And so, you know, practices such as that obviously don't help the longevity of the game, you know, because it's not consistently drawing a large amount of viewership. And, you know, people will eventually lose interest in the game, which, you know, has obviously happened. And so, you know, a lot of the pros bitch that Halo's not going to be on the circuit for various reasons, but, you know, they've done little, if anything, except, you know, if you look at Ninja, he's the only one who consistently streams Halo 4 at this point. You know, if he's not streaming, then there's literally no one watching Halo 4 on Twitch. And so, you know, a lot of these guys are bitching, but yet they've done nothing to help Halo 4. And I don't want to say all of them, you know, there are a few guys who have done a lot. And but for the most part, you know, a lot of them haven't done anything and to help Halo 4 come back. And it, you know, when you look at games like StarCraft 2, you know, there's always someone, some big pro streaming at some point in time. There's always some little and then you got guys like Husky StarCraft on YouTube who do gameplays of pros, and so things like that have certainly helped contribute to the success of StarCraft and its popularity. And so, you know, if I think you know, there was more guys streaming on Twitch and more YouTube content showcasing Halo from, you know, the people that everyone wants to watch. You know, could you imagine how many followers there would be if T Squared consistently streamed, or if I Got Your Pistola streamed? You know, I mean, I think Halo would be in a completely different place. So this video's over. Didn't have as much time as I thought I would to talk about this. Alright, so peace out, guys.